Hey there guys, this week marks the return to song lessons on the channel and we're going to start with the song Coastline by Hollow Coves. So in this lesson we're going to check out the picking parts of the lead vocalist Ryan in the song, and then the tuning and the chords and the picking parts, and there's going to be a playthrough at the end of the video. Tabs for the lesson will be exclusively on my Patreon page, where you can help support the channel for as little as $3 per month and get access to exclusive bonus content. So before we get stuck in, it would be great if you give the video a thumbs up if you enjoy it, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and don't forget to ring that bell. So let's zoom in and go through the song. So the Coastline, our tuning is C, G, D, G, G, D. Open strings are this. But we are capoed at the 7th fret. So our first chord is going to be a C at 9. Finger 1 is in the 2nd fret, string 4. Then we're going to have an E minor 7 and a D at 11. We open with the following picking pattern. So you see the thumb is alternating between string 6 and 5. I have a middle finger on string 3, index finger is on string 4. So we go thumb, middle, thumb, index, thumb, middle. That's a pattern. We're going to be counting 2 in our measures. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So the progression of the intro, which leads into the verse, is C for 4, 2 E minors, 2 Ds. Do that again. But we get 4 Ds, 2, 3, 2, 4, 2. And then we're into the verse. Now most of these progressions are being played twice, but we have different endings. So the verse starts in the same way as the intro. On the repeat, E. And we go to the D, look out for this. E minor, D, C. So we have a little quick E minor, so E minor, D, C. C for 3 measures. D. And the D chord takes us back into verse 2. In verse 2, the picking pattern seems to change just slightly. Ryan, the vocalist here, he adds in an extra pick with the index finger just after the that is then applied to the same chord progression. Repeat, looking out for the different ending. Here comes D. So in the second time, instead of the 2 measures of the D, we have the D for 4 measures, but on the end we have this little fill that goes like this. the 2nd fret of string 5, slide into the 4th, pick 4, pick 3 open, second of string 5, open string 5. So verse 2, nice and slow, goes something like this. So the chorus, the picking pattern seems to change just slightly again. If any of these are too demanding, then you choose pattern 1 or pattern 2. But this is the pattern 3 that I hear in the chorus. It goes like this. So fingers, the index and the middle fingers, this time start on strings 2 and 3. So it resembles pattern 2, but these two fingers are moved down a string toward the floor, but then they come back up in the second half. And the progression is we have 3 measures of the C, and then we have the fill. The fill as before, but we have an extra pick. Open string 3. So it starts. And then we go to the E minor. Fill. And we repeat. Second time. We go up into the 7th fret, 14th in real, with that D shape up into there, which will be a G chord, you know what I mean, that point in the song. Chorus slowly is like this. Repeats. And then we start strumming. So in that D just before verse 3, it's pick bass, down, up, down, up, down, up. No time to grab a pick, it's fingers or thumbs here. And then we're strumming in verse 3. Down, miss, miss, up, down, miss, up, down, down. That's our strum. So it's C, E minor, repeat, and again E minor, and again that D, down, up, down, up, down, up. So you see we added in that E minor again like we did in the first verse, but we just strum it once. So So verse 4 is very similar, but on the second time with the D add 11, we go. And there's a very similar fill, but we're sort of in the strum. Trying careful not to hit string 6 if you can. A little tricky when you're at speed. But this is verse 4. We repeat. Stay there. chorus progression is the same. It's the 4 C's then the 4 E minors. The fill this time is with the strums, as we did just at the end of verse 4. So the chorus is going to sound a little something like this. Now look out for the 4 strums of the D in the second time. So 4 strums on that D chord, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we hit into the bridge. More strumming here as we play this following progression 4 times. It's C6 add 9, C6 9, to a C major 9, to an E minor 7 11, to a D add 11. So we've got the strumming pattern then is going to be down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, with a little push on the beat. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So we've got. We get the oohs. So we play it twice, twice again, and then that serves as the progression on the chorus, the final chorus. That's played twice. And so the ending, we go out of the strumming back into a picking pattern, back into pattern number 1. And the progression is like the chorus. So the 3 C's fill and the 3 E minors fill. The fill is the easier version. The fill that we saw in the very first fill we saw earlier on in the song. So we get this. E minor. And then on the end, so the very last phrase is the 2 E minors to the D, up to the G, ending on the C add 9. there you are guys, that was the lesson. If you did enjoy it, don't forget a thumbs up and do subscribe if you're new here. Lots more song lessons like this coming up. As I mentioned before, you can get tabs on my Patreon page and help support the channel. Down in the description you will also find links to my free ebook, Fretboard Mastery, how you can learn the notes of the fretboard in just a few days. And if you're interested in your guitar music theory, I have a couple of courses in my online school and there are 25% discounts available to you down below. Please do leave your song suggestions in the comments below. Any that you like them, make sure you give them a thumbs up. You guys have a great week. I'll see you next time.